Well. Hey blokes and dolls, how you doing? And welcome to my bedroom. I've invited you into my bedroom. That's not really an invitation to do anything more, just to listen to me. I got the fake horns, I hunted them in that forest, and I got the animal skin down there. Shh. But anyway, I want to talk about Zahi Hawass. Now this bloke, Zahi Hawass, he gets a bad rap. All the ancient people hate him. He's a figure of some ridicule because of the way he carries on. He's a bit of an Indiana Jones. He is an Indiana Jones type figure, more like a Belloc perhaps, but dresses like Indiana Jones. What do you guys think about him? Tell me in the comments. But what I wanted to say was this: is he? And I'm not saying this yes or no, one way or the other. I'm just saying, is he possibly misunderstood? And here's why. People are so simplistic. People say, look at good and evil, black and white. A lot of what I do on my channel is looking between the lines and saying, look, they've got this wrong because of their black and white. They always get it wrong because of their black and white perspectives. That can't work, so we'll throw the field out, look at another field. They've done that with history. They've thrown history out of ancient archaeology. There's no ancient history in ancient archaeology. You do ancient history, it's called classics, classical education. It's different. Or it's called world prehistory. Prehistorians are a type of anthropology, like an anthropologist. That's different. That's not archaeologists. Archaeologists ignore that. Now, Zahi Hawass, I don't think he's too bad. That's right, I don't think he's too bad. And you're going to say, Chucky, you finally lost it. You're on the molly again. Someone told me I was on the molly. I don't know what that means. I guess it's like, what was it, like Mary Jane maybe? I'll tell you why, and maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't. So there's an infamous conference attended by Zahi Hawass with Graham Hancock. Many of you know the video. Hancock and Hawass. Hancock starts to present Baval's old Orion theory. The pyramid pointing to Orion 2400 BC, which ironically supports the officialdom. Zahi Hawass does not like it because archaeologists do not like archaeoastronomy at all. They hate this stuff. Despite the fact that ancient priests were astronomers, but they hate this stuff because they can't do it. Now, Zahi Hawass is screaming at Mr. Hancock, and he's taking the ad hominem, do not attack the messenger, do not attack, only look at the theory, oh, it's a shame he's going away, there he goes, bye-bye. And Hawass is saying, I do not like this theory, I will not listen to this. Okay, here's the thing. Hawass is acting, I suppose, a little bit bad, but do you see the hall? The hall is empty. In many conferences, the hall is empty. I attended a conference in Leeds where I presented something on Robin Hood in 2016. There were about 10 people in the audience listening to me. Some of them, there were 5 people, some of them 20 people. And all of them dried up old academics, unhealthy looking, a bit weird looking, bunch of weirdos. Right? Zahi Hawass was in attendance. Zahi Hawass was sitting there, prepared to listen to Graham Hancock. They have had many discussions in the past. What academic will entertain alternate archaeologists? Can you think of one? I personally, off the top of my head, cannot. Zahi Hawass talks to and engages these academics. Yes, he might have a shade of narcissism in his behaviour. I'm not saying that yes or no, but he talks to the academics. Now, this is the best book I've ever read on Egypt. Egyptian Dawn, Robert Temple, exposing the real truth behind ancient Egypt. He talks about Germanic tribes ruling Egypt before the dynasties. These were dog-loving Germanics. They possibly built the Sphinx. So him and an Italian professor who was not an archaeologist but a physicist, a dating specialist in stone dating stone with not thermoluminescence but solar luminescence. They got permission to take a small sample of the Pyramid of Menkaure and part of the shaft behind the Sphinx in order to date it. And the conclusion was 3000 BC. In other words, 400 years older than officialdom places the Pyramid of Menkaure, or even 600 years older if we're looking at the Orion mystery date of 2400 BC. Now, Mr. Temple, he had meetings with Hawass, and he said when he met Hawass because he wanted to meet a famous person. He always drops a lot of names in his books. You know, he wants to be seen as, you know, up and been there, but he is there. He's amazing, and he met Hawass, and he said, I don't have to meet you, but I wish to present this light. I wish to do this as a courtesy, and here's the license for what we're going to do. And Hawass took it, scrunched it up, threw it at him, and basically said, to paraphrase, he basically said, I am the license. You have to go through me. This is rubbish, right? And that's what Temple writes. Now, what I want to say is, look, he met Temple. He ultimately allowed Temple and his Italian friend to do their work. They came up with an alternate date for the Menkaure Pyramid, 3000 BC. 400 years older than the archaeologists claim, based on this solar luminescent dating of the stone. Stone which hasn't been exposed in, that means 5,000 years to the sunlight. So, if Hawass is entertaining all these alternate academics, Robert Temple, allowing them to do work in Giza, allowing, seeing what Mr. Hancock and Bauval have to say. He even published a rebuttal of the Orion Mystery. What academic would actually go out of their own field to publish? The fact he's done that shows he's engaging. He's engaging with the alternate community. So for that reason, I think he's not too bad. And I think he's gotten a little bit of a bad rap in the Ancient Mysteries community. Is he ideal? Certainly, I don't know, maybe not. But who is? Can you think of one person who is ideal? God or the universe always seems to finish. The most perfect person is only 98% perfect. There seems to be a cutoff at 98%, and it just asymptotes away. The universe never makes perfection. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Got amazing things coming up. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Stay tuned, guys!